Hey, are you with her?
Whenever there's a special event, it's celebrity booker Lindsay who bosses rely on to make their red carpets sparkle. This afternoon, she's meeting with a big-name reality star's entourage ahead of a new venue opening. They're anxious to go over details.
I need someone on, like, door patrol. I really don't think I would be great at my job if I wasn't a mom, and I don't think I'd be a great mom if I didn't have a job. So I think the balance just works for my personality. Media will start here, like it will go this way.
Okay,
like you see, like this is the front, that's the end. Anyone who's anyone gets one of those walkthroughs. They will rarely go anywhere without a walkthrough first. Usually it's the first real conversation that doesn't have to do with transportation or a flight or, you know, it has to do with the actual event.
It's going to be two security at the front of it, two security at the back of it, plus security here that keeps crowd control, anybody like that in media. So they have free passage and stuff, right? So then
if their security team shuts something down, like, that means it's over and it's done. I need to remember her shoes on when you're over there, and I need to find the DJ. I hung up the high heels. It was very hard to do. I even brought them downstairs and hid them in the hostess booth, and I tried to change into them, but I said, F it. There's just no way. Doing all of these movements on a normal night when I'm like full energy and everything else is hard enough, but then having to do it, you know, 7 months pregnant, a little over now, is a challenge in itself. Every pregnancy I've had a huge event actually here, which is really funny. Oh, shit. I gotta go back upstairs. Every individual artist is very used to getting a certain amount of attention. So Busta needs to go on the same side as Sierra's. If we can have stuff next to the DJ booth for when he goes in closer to midnight. They're very adamant about it. The biggest challenge I have managing talent is to make sure that my staff and the other people that I'm working with are aware of their needs. I can delegate as much as I can, but I truly can't be at two places at once. If I bring Khloe into the room and there is not an organized group of people, I am going to get my head absolutely chewed off. So what just happened now can absolutely not happen when she comes in this room, or Sierra, or Russell. Even they don't need to be in a line, but even if they're in a group, and we do one, I get a good grasp of what the talent and their crew wants. So, Joe, how can I say this in a PC way? I just think he's a little crazy.
I feel like she's a little, she's anxious. She's dealing with the people that, require a lot of attention to detail. So I think that kind of creates some anxiety.
The hills, I'm putting like Al, Jaylen Brown, Press.
He's got a lot going on. I feel like he should slow down every now and again.
I don't ever think that I'm not relaxed. I'm raw, man.
Because Sierra's gonna be sitting there with their people, and then Busta's gonna want to go in there. They're eating in 15 minutes. Whatever. I told Paige to set it up for Busta and we're fine. He has the patience of a flea. It's 11:30 at night and I'm just in it. Like, I actually feel great because everyone is getting into the venue, and when you're in it, your adrenaline naturally picks up. So I feel like, I don't know, kind of going with it. I didn't realize how much I relied on having a cocktail here and there. Really, it does help the nights go smoother. So I miss having a little glass of wine, and I miss having my tequila, but other than that,
it's the grand opening. I brought Keeping Up with the Kardashians with me because they won't leave me alone for a second. And we're here having fun, going to party a little bit. It's fun.
Are they ready to go to the meet and greet? We can do it really quick.
are you ready to go to the meet and greet? We can still make that happen real quick. Still sitting down at dinner.
They don't want to move?
No, there's no
Hold on. It was months of failing and getting no's from artists just based on timing alone. So that challenge in itself I don't think people talk about. They talk about the night of, and they talk about the movements and the craziness and the chaotic. That's actually easier than the months leading up to it, because if you can't book the people, then they don't show up at all. Their team's telling me that they had a great time and they were very grateful is the reward.